Okay, we've got the machine turned on. Let me point out a few things we have right here. You'll hear right now a bubbly sound. That's the sound of there's 4 of these steamers. They are starting to produce steam. And they will produce steam in this chamber. Let me show that to you. They will produce steam up here. And also, under this table are 2 heaters. And so, what this will do is it'll add moisture to the paper, and then underneath this table underneath is hot. So, there's a heater right here, and there's one right here. And that's all aluminum. Now this is a cover, and it's actually hot as well. And what that'll do is any steam that comes through here will get even more steamy because it's going under a hot platen. Then what it'll do is it'll come over to these rollers. These rollers are the ones that actually put the scores into the paper. And they will go down to the final stage, which they are gathered up down in this section. So I'm getting ready to turn the machine on. Let me put this down here so we can see. And we'll do our first test. Now unfortunately, I cannot turn these other lights on because these steamers, they use about 10 amps each. So there's only a 20 amp circuit in here. So if I put the lights on and those on, it blows it. Okay, these 2, I'm waiting for these steam to come out of this one. These 2 are cooking up real nice. I'm just wondering why the other 2 aren't steaming yet. So we'll give that a few seconds more. And I can see the red lights are on those, so that is actually working. So these styrofoam hold downs are in place now. And we're just waiting for the machine to have steam up. I see steam coming out of there now. So this machine is actually ready to turn on. Alright, we're going to do it. The on button. And I'm actually going to mark this paper where we're starting today. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because where we're starting today has been steamed. Actually, I really don't need to mark it. The reason why I can say that is because the paper that's underneath this heater is so hot underneath there, it actually turns the paper yellow. So as we advance this, there'll be a yellow spot. Alright, we're going to start this off in a slow speed. I don't want this to go very fast yet. Bring the camera over so we can see this a little bit better. We can see it all working right here. The paper is a little bit wet, which is what we want. And there's no cracks in here because of the steam. Without the steam, we would have cracks. Now this is just pleating up over here. It's pleating up real nice, so we've got nothing really to look at over there. Let's bring the camera over there. You can see how this is pleating up real nice. Just very smooth, doing very, very nice. I'm not going to turn the speed up on this machine yet until after I am comfortable with the way that it runs. And that might be a day or so. This to me is more than fast enough. Working real nice. Let's go to the other side of the machine. We can see that our new section right here that is gathering up the pleats, this is working real nice. As you can see that the paper is being moved slowly. This is holding them in place. Perfect, just the way I want it. And if you'll notice over here, earlier I said about the paper being burned. You can see right here, this paper is burned. So we know that from here this way, that's all the paper that has just been steamed. Take a look at the back side of those star wheels. You can see what they look like from the back. Kind of neat looking. Now we get to see all the gears back here. Now there's a cover for this, for all the gears. We obviously don't want to have all these gears exposed. But we've got all these nice little gears over here. I hope there's enough light to see that. We are getting good results. Lowering the tripod some more so we can see a little bit more. Alright. Now we're going to see from underneath here. Focus in on that. Can't see so much of that because the gears are in the way. So we'll go to the other side with that. We can see that this is coming out of the machine real nice. Oops, let me back this up. See, we're getting a real nice amount of pleats coming out here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the counter turned on. Actually, I see that the counter's not advancing, so I need to adjust that. But we can see down here and see what's going on over here. Okay, I do need to stop this for a moment because I need to get that counter adjusted. So we're going to show you what that's all about. The way that the counter is working is there's this, let's see if we can see it, right here, this sensor needs to be closer to that little nut right there, like this, so that it just about touches it. So I need to get that closer. So the only way to do that would be to actually stop this for a second. I need to bend it and then bring it forward. Let's see if I got lucky. Sensitive, you know. might be it. That's doing it. It's actually touching, but you see that this red light comes on every time it sees that. We don't actually want it touching, we want it to be close. That's not too bad. It's just barely touching, so that's enough. And what that does is it tells the counter over on this side to advance. You see the counter over here? It's advancing nice. So what right now I have it set at 9,008 pleats or something like that for the counter to go 9,008 pleats before this section right here. You would put a pen in here, and when you put a pen in there, that will strike. Now this, I'm noticing that this is wobbling about here like crazy, and I don't know why it's wobbling, but I just think it's a weak point. We'll go down and later double check all the bolts, but it doesn't really make any difference. We're getting beautiful pleats. As a matter of fact, we've actually outrun the system here, and you see it's time to start cutting some paper. Let me reset this tripod. Alright, and I will cut this paper. Now the pleats that are on this, that are formed before that brown area, those pleats we do not know about. We don't know whether or not they're good pleats or not. They were not steamed, so we don't know if they're any good. I'm going to assume that they're not. So I'm going to say that the pleats before here are useless. So I'm just going to lower this to here. I'm just going to cut this right here. Okay, now once we get this off, that's trash. Nice trash, but it's still trash. You can't trust these pleats. Now, one thing I'm going to do right this moment is I'm going to give this thing a little bit of a count. I'd like to know how many pleats we have per foot, because I'm not counting. And I will put the counter on in a little bit. Another thing is kind of not such a good idea is I have furniture polish on this table, so this table is really kind of slippery. I'm going to probably want to make it so that it's not so slippery. I have this other material I can lay on the table that will make this have more drag. So what I need to do now is I need to count pleats per foot.